Hello, how are you? I am pretending to be Lady Gaga. No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not. But you know what? I love her. So, happy Friday, by the way. Tonight's song is a Lady Gaga song. You know why? You know why? Because she's effing awesome. Here we go. So, I didn't make one up because. Oh, oh, here we go. All right. So, Lady Gaga, everyone. Come on now. Rah, 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 rah. Want your bad romance. I want your ugly. I want your disease. I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love. Love, love, love. I want your love. Ha, ha. I want your drama, the touch of your healing. I want your leather-studded kiss in the sand. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. She's gonna be pissed because she doesn't sound like this at all. Here we go. Lady Gaga dance. You know what's up. I want your loving, I want your revenge. You and me provide a bad romance. I want your loving, all your love is revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Whoa, 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 caught in a bad romance. Whoa, 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 ho, 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 whoa, caught in a bad romance. Rah, rah, ma, 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 gaga, ooh la la, want your bad romance. That's it. You know why? Because I'm not going to subject you to any more. So, Lady Gaga, everyone, is not here. So, and I'm not Lady Gaga, but you know what? I love her. Dang. And I don't want to be friends, you and me. We're caught in a bad romance. Let's go. It's Friday night. Woo! Yes, girl. Girlfriend, it's Friday night. I'm going to try. All right, so I'm going to turn this one on. I don't want to electrocute myself or anyone else. There we go. Woo! Yes, honeys. Oh, yeah, girl. It's Friday night. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's Friday night. Why did I just do that? I don't know, but I did it. I did. Now I have to figure these things out. We could do every single time I'm on. Hi, everyone. So let's see what's going on. We have DG, hello. We have Scott. We have Carol. We have Nancy. We have Bill and Jenny in the hearers. We have Candy. Of course, Candy's here. Sylvia and Howard. Howard, of course you can't. And Gina, hello. And Kathy Waddle. Everyone, hello. So I would just like to tell you that Al is not joining me this evening because he's angry with me. No, he's not. He loves me. No, he's actually. So, of course, the hair is in the mouth. You know why? Because that's what it just does. So I would love all of you to go and visit Kiki.fm, the new and improved Kiki.fm. Al's been working his, I don't want to say the B word, but he has been working those little pair of things off quite heavily. And he would love for you to go and visit. It looks so good. He did such a good job. So go and visit Kiki.fm. The rock shop is on there. It's all self-contained, like jail. So you can just get everything there in one place. How to keep us alive and kicking is all there as well, which is super important. And also, you know, if I could only just read his writing, he's like, read this. Okay. But I don't know what it says. So I got some of it. Oh, okay. Got it. And there's also links on there on how you can be a part of Kiki Nation. Sorry, Al. I mean, it's just, I can't show you. I just can't because the writing is atrocious. And he always says he was going to be a doctor at one point in his life, and he could have been with his writing because you can't understand it. So yes, the new www.kiki.fm. Please go and visit. And I think you'll like it. And there's also a link, of course, too. You can try it from, which if you've not downloaded the app yet, why not? What are you waiting for? Go ahead and download it. So, hi, everybody. It's Friday night, and I'm waiting for my bartender to show up. That is super exciting to me that I have my own bartender. I just have to fix my little ponytail. You know why? Because it's a mess. And I wasn't, oh my gosh. Like, ladies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I wasn't going to do a little ponytail tonight. I wasn't going to. My hair was going to be down. But then, I'm playing with it. I'm like, oh, that looks cute. I like that. I don't have it up here. It's like a little bit back here. And can I just tell you something? I have to get my hair dyed so bad. I literally look like I'm 85 right now. You can't tell because of thank goodness you can't tell. However, my hair is so gray, but I'm trying so desperately to wait until the wedding. I can't. I have to get my hair colored before. I cannot wait. I can't. It's just not going to happen. So my bartender is here. And remember I told you guys, so what I did was I went to Costco this past weekend, which I was very excited about. And I told you I was going to do a taste test with the Costco / Kirkland brand, which is like the generic form of their Prosecco, and my La Marca, which has become a fan favorite of my own personal self and Al's as well. So we're going to see how they compare with each other. Bartender, I'm going to give you the Kirkland / Costco one first. If you could be kind enough to open that. Let me just show everyone. I'm sorry. Can you please hold on for a moment? Thank you so much, sir. It is a sir. So this is what the Kirkland Costco Prosecco looks like. It's nice. It's a grape looking label. Here's the back, has a barcode so they can scan it and charge you for it. And it's sweating. The bottle is sweating because it was in the refrigerator. And it has a purple foil thing on the top. So bartender, can you open that, please? Thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so, I don't have Al tonight, but I have this guy. And he doesn't want to be on camera. He's like, no, you know what? I'm too shy. Remember that song by Kaja Gugu? I'm too shy. Hush, hush. I do. Remember that one? Love that one. Oh, are we going to do a poppy? Please don't do it in my eye because I need to have my eyes. So, all right. So we're going to hear everybody listen. Hi, Tracy. Everybody listen. Listen to the, it's going to do a poppy. With a poppy. Here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, yes. Celebrate good times. Come on. I love that. I love that sound. All right. So we're going to put that one in this glass. The answer is always a Prosecco glass. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to taste test them together. This is going to be very interesting. I'm really curious about this. So this is going to be the Costco Kirkland one, and I'm not going to taste it yet. Now we're going to represent the one that I have been always drinking for the past several months, not the Manetto Prosecco. It's been the La Marca Prosecco. And see, that's what that looks like. And this is sweating as well because it was in the refrigerator. I love it. And this is a good Prosecco. Bartender, would you mind please? Oh, wait, and it has a silver foil thing on it. Let's see how that goes. Oh, there he goes. I love watching him take it off. Oh, be careful. He's using a knife. It's a little scary. Just saying. A little dangerous. Patty Taylor, hi. Here we go. And he's taking it off. You can't see. I can, but you can't. So I'm just trying to do a play-by-play. Oh, and he's getting close. Oh, he's undoing the wire port. It looks like chicken wire. He's twisting. Oh, and then now the chicken wire top is off. Okay, he's getting ready for the countdown. Everybody listen. Oh, yes, I love that sound. That sound makes me so happy. Sir, can you leave? Isn't the Kiki not of class? All right, go ahead. There is nothing like a Friday night doing a taste test between two Proseccos. But I'm very fussy with my Prosecco and my bands. I will say that. Oh, there's a lot of fizz there. It looks like a beer. It totally looks like. Oh my gosh. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? That would be terrible. All right, so here it is. Thank you so much. So are you leaving now? All right, you can sit, and if you want to do, I could do a live show and you can watch me. All right, he doesn't want to. Hi, Roberta. Jenny, what is going on? All right, so you just leave that here because I may drink it all. I don't know. And then you'll have to carry me. Oh, he's all happy about that. Okay. All right, so hi. Here we go. All right. So again, this is the Costco / Kirkland brand. It's not a Costco brand. It is Kirkland, which is the Costco brand. Now, what I always hear, and I'm sure you guys hear the same thing, like cereal, just pretend. All right. You got yourself a box of Raisin Bran, and then you go and get the Aldi kind, which is like from Sweden or something. It's Swedish Raisin Bran with no R in the brand, but it's like really the same place that makes the regular Raisin Bran. Did I make any sense at all? So like they make the Swedish Raisin Bean in the same factory as they make the real Raisin Bran. Okay, so we're gonna try this one. Lots of fizz. It tastes good. All right. All right. I could see myself as an 18-year-old going to buy this at Costco and drink because it was like $7, not even $8, I don't think. So this is decent. It's good. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. And I have been slightly disappointed, well, highly disappointed with some of the items I've gotten from Costco this week. But that is good. That is good, kids. All right. Now, this is the La Marca. I forgot to say cheers. 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 Wait. Look, all right. So let me do a quick one. Has a nice fizz to it. All right. Now we're going to go right into La Marca. Let me tell you, sweethearts. Let me just tell you. This is good. It's a match. It is a total contender for name brand Prosecco. And I'm sorry, La Marca, I still love you. I'm still going to passionately adore you. But this is good for an $8 bottle of Prosecco, which is, oh, shoot. I actually, well, no, they look like, well, the Costco one, you might get a little bit more, maybe a couple of ounces more. They're probably about the same size bottle. Not bad, dudes and dudettes. Now at Costco, the La Marca was $13.99. Costco Kirkland brand was just say $8. So for under $10, you got a decent bottle of Prosecco. Wow. Thank you for making me happy. The chicken, forget it. The Costco chicken was a mess. It was a disaster. I won't do that again, ever in my life. Just saying. I don't even think you could say, here's a free chicken. I'll spend the $5.69 and go to Market Basket. Thank you very much. It was terrible. But anyway, so hi, let's see what's going on in the comments tonight. Gina, I didn't really work on your birthday song because I'm a busy person, but I can just pretend to make one up if you'd like. So let me know if you'd like me to pretend one for you, and I'll be more than happy to do so. So, Ario, Gina, what is going on? Happy Friday. I don't know. Scott's going back somewhere. Something's disgusting. And everyone's, all right. So, Gina wants the yes, please. All right. So, I don't think it's the price. I think it's your taste. Really? I agree, Roberta. Not bad. I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not even saying like, you know what? It'll do. No, this is something I would buy. I would buy it. Maybe because I drank it first and I was so happy because it's Friday and this is the first taste of Prosecco I've had since last Friday when I saw you guys. All right, I need another sip. Because if we're going into a birthday song, I have to get ready because it's embarrassing. Do you think I'm embarrassed? Absolutely not. I don't understand when people say, oh, I'm so nervous. I have to speak in front of an audience. I'm like, so what? Just do it. And I don't even say, remember was it Marsha or Jan that said, oh, just pretend everybody's in their underwear? I don't even have to do that. I don't even pretend anything. I just look right at people and just talk. It's one of those things. Like either you get it, you don't. But you can do it. Anybody can do it. Anybody can speak in front of a large group of people. Go practice. I say if you go to a party this weekend, because we don't get invited to parties, but I know that you guys do because you're fun. So if you go to a party this weekend and you're around a large group of people, just interject yourself into someone's conversation. Just start talking, and they'll be like, either they will say you're nuts and they'll walk away and pretend like they don't know who you are, or they'll get drawn into your conversation, say, I really like him or her. They're really fun. So just try it and see what happens, because what do you got to lose, really? You're never going to see them again. I have to shut this off. This is driving me insane. It's not my phone, it's my iPad. Hold on. Oh, you know what? All right. So, Lori, I would love to say hi to Lori, Maureen's friend. And wait a minute. I just have to shut this off because this is driving me insane. I don't know why. All right. Let's just do iPad power down. See, if Al was here, he'd be yelling at me. So I'm not going to get yelled at tonight, which is kind of fun. I feel like I'm being bad. Do you know what I mean? So Maureen, if Maureen's around, I would love to chat with her because I think, oh, you know what? Maybe it's tonight. She's going to see Steve Augeri. He's doing an awesome fundraiser for cancer. And he's working alongside Fran Cosmo, former lead singer of Boston. So if Maureen, oh, she is here. Maureen, if you would like to call and chat on the phone with everybody. Did you see Steve yet, or are you going tonight? And if you would like to call in and just tell everybody about the show, that would be, oh, hi, Lori. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so fun. If you would like to call in and talk about the show, let me know. Just say yes or no, and then I'll tell you what to do. So fun. Another Steve lover. We have a lot of Steve lovers in the house. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we really do. We all love Steve Augeri. And Teresa, what is going on? Virtual, what's going on? Oh, it's tomorrow night. So it's tonight and tomorrow. I was thinking it was last night and tonight. It is going to be so fun. You guys are going to have such a good time. But if you still want to call in, let me know, and I'll tell you what to do. So what are you guys doing this weekend? What I'm doing, let me just tell you. Hi, Lori, what's going on? Don't be shy, Lori, please. Lori, everyone, please send Lori. This is her first time chatting with us. Send her virtual hearts and hugs and love, because it's her first time. So we want to make her feel welcome, and it feels like the first time per said foreigner. So just send her some love. All right, wait a minute. You know what? Let me do Gina's song. Hold on. It's going to, it might be good. It might not. Hit the like button. Thanks. Okay. It's Gina's birthday tonight, don't you know? She's going to go out and have fun and see a show. I don't know if she's going to see a show. She might see a show. She might have cake and she might get a present. If she does, oh my gosh, this is hard. Let me start again. Hold on, because nothing rhymes with present. It does, but I just don't know it. Ready? Happy birthday to Gina tonight. She's going to have fun. She's going to have it, right? She's going to have cake and she's going to have pizza. She'll go out with her husband and have love between her. That was really nasty. Sorry. That was bad. That was really bad. But you understand. I'm just rhyming. It has nothing to do with anything. She loves Steve Perry. She really does. We met her in Providence just because we went to an event to see Steve Perry, and she thinks he's oh so very. It's Gina's birthday. Everybody say, hey, have a fun birthday. Yay, yay, yay. Happy birthday, Gina. Happy birthday. It takes a lot to get that out. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, so Maureen said, Lori and I are celebrating both of our October birthdays tomorrow. Oh my gosh, do I have to do another song? Holy crow. All right, so let's sing a birthday song to Lori and Maureen. Okay. It's Lori and Maureen's birthday tomorrow. They're gonna have fun. There's no sorrow. We also met at Steve Perry, oh yeah. We met in the bathroom as we went tinkle, yeah. We said hello to each other, have fun. Here we are at Steve Perry, we're not going to run. We couldn't take pictures, we couldn't tape, but we had fun, and then we went to vape. I don't vape. I don't think they do either, but it rhymed.
with tape. I hope they go out and have a good time. They're going to Steve O'Geary. They're going to see Steve O'Geary. I bet he doesn't rhyme. He's really cute, though, and he sings real good. Happy birthday to everybody. Knock on wood. Happy birthday! I can't. I can't with me. It's just, I used to be a lot better at these, but whatever comes out, that's what you're going to get. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you realize that was a lot of work on my brain. Like, I really had to think about it. So whoop, whoop. I can't. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. DG, you should try it. But you don't have, do you have a Costco? I think that's a real thing in a lot of parts of the country, is Costco. Like, Market Basket is not. Costco is. And all right, can I just go over the feelings I had? I don't think I did that Tuesday, but the feelings I had before I walked into Costco, I just felt so elated. I felt like I was on a high. It felt like I had not been drinking, but that feeling you get when you've had, your first couple of drinks and you're a little buzzed. That's how I felt when I was going inside the store. And it was just such a moment. But then once you get in and you see all the people and they're bumping into you, and the carriages are so big. Like, why? I have a big carriage and I cannot lie. Like, why is it so big? I mean, I get it. They want you to buy a lot of stuff, but I don't even think I filled up a back corner of it. Like, I didn't. It was kind of weird. But anyway, I have to say, so we here in Rhode Island, my voice went up a little bit. We have BJ's. I don't know if you guys have that. I know that they are a Northeast thing, but it's just like Costco. My son makes fun of how I say Costco. Not even makes fun. He just thinks it's funny how I say it. But I personally like BJ's better. And I understand it. I have actually a few other short clips from myself at Costco of what I saw at Costco. And there were a couple, like the jewelry, I think there were a couple of really nice bargains. Like, one thing I saw, a ring, that was a nice bargain. I'll throw that up in a couple of days. I have so much freaking editing to do. It's scary, to be honest. I'm scared of myself. I have so much to do. That was a decent deal. And then there was a bottle of liquor. I won't even talk about it. It was thousands of dollars behind a glass locked case. So I was interested in some of the things that they had. BJ's here in Rhode Island does not sell alcohol, so they don't have anything like that. But I don't know, I just didn't see the difference. However, I don't know, maybe it was Corey's fiance, Quincy, that told me about the $1 ice cream cone. Because I'm like, why is everybody eating ice cream? Like, why? Like, literally, there were picnic tables inside of Costco, and people are just sitting there licking ice cream cones. So I guess because it's $1. And a lot of people were walking around with pizza slices. That was another big thing. So I don't know, maybe that was $1 too. I don't know. I'm just confused. So you know what I made today to eat for Al and myself? Sausage and peppers. And it was so good. And let me just tell you guys, the secret of making good sausage and peppers, Roberta might smack me if she hears this, because this is not an Italian thing, but I got to tell you, putting some barbecue sauce on the red peppers really just kicks it up a notch. It's not your Italian flavored gravy sausage and peppers, but dude, I don't know what it is. Putting that barbecue sauce on top of the peppers, swirling it all up. Of course, the olive oil and the fresh onion is sliced into there. Oh my gosh, so good. It was freaking delicious. I could have sold it, but I didn't. Let's see. Hey, Kathy Bailey, our favorite realtor from Texas, is here, everyone. So if you're buying or selling a home in Texas, please call Kathy Bailey, because she's the only one that does that there, I think. Like, the only one. And Roberta said, I'm here, honey, but no. Like, I'm telling you, it was so good. I have made sausage and peppers the traditional way with gravy, all of that. But I did it. I put the barbecue sauce in there. Oh my gosh. It was so good. It was, I'm telling you, so good. So, oh my gosh. Ario Gina said, anyone got any tips as far as putting on Kiss makeup on our faces so we don't end up with a mess? So I'm guessing you're going to see Kiss, or are you not? Or are you going out trick or treating? I do want to do the adult trick or treating. I think that would be so fun. And I could put my GoPro on and literally maybe count how many people yell at me. But if I have a mask on, how would they know? Would it be the way I walk? Like, would they say, oh my gosh, you're wicked old? But anybody could walk like that, right? It doesn't matter. Can't tell. I cannot. You guys are. Lucy is here. Hi, Lucy. I didn't even see you. Mwah. And all right, so Candy's suggestion is yes, if you put the white makeup on your face for Kiss and makeup always put on moisturizer on first, otherwise it's going to dry up and crack. And Maureen said, Kiki, can you come with us tomorrow night? I would so love to because I love Steve Argeri. I love you ladies. I wish I could, but I can't because that's like a 25-hour drive for me. Well, maybe 10, 9. I wish I could. Thank you for the invite. Maybe another time. That would be kind of fun, though, if we all went to see Steve Argeri. Can you imagine? I actually saw Steve Argeri not too long ago. Gina Thomas was there, and she brought us pastry. Like, that was great. And we had so much fun. So Steve's a good time in the sense of he gives a good show. He gives good show. He's a good showman. And I would think he's got a whole bunch of stuff coming up soon. And Glenna, how are you? How was Foghat? Foghat was great. It is such a fun show. And I know they have a bunch coming. They're in Mexico right now. How lucky are they? And they are the best people ever. The whole band, super nice. Just really, really nice people. I can't say enough wonderful things about that band. And Linda and Roger Earl, I love them. I adore them. What can I say? And Roger's hair is so beautiful in person. Like, it looks great when you see it on video. But dude, in real life, it's so pretty. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, wow. It's so full. Like, it's so full. He's 76. I'm just saying. And his drumming, shut up. Like, just get out. It was so good. Like, he's so good. He's just so good. And he's so passionate about what he does. And his wife, Linda, who is amazing, had so much fun watching her husband and the guys play. How many times has she seen these shows? Thousands over the decades, literally. And I'm not exaggerating here. Thousands of shows over the decades. And she's still dancing around, having fun, smiling, having a great time. How freaking cool is that? That to me is life and living life at its fullest and just really sitting there and saying, you know what, I'm having a great time. This is what we love to do. This is our passion. Shut the front door. Come on. That to me is everything. Everything. Yeah, I love them. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. And Maureen said, we won backstage passes to meet all Journey members on Lori and I's 40th birthdays. We had to sing Journey on the spot in order to win. What? How fun is that? Oh my gosh. All right. So if you want to call in Maureen and Lori, send a DM to the Kiki.fm Facebook page. And perhaps maybe Al will bring me your number. I'll give you a call and put you on the air. So if you're interested, because I would love to know what song and all of that. So if you want to, please shoot that over on the Kiki.fm Facebook page. DM it though. Private. We don't want everybody seeing your number because everybody's going to be calling you. And that'd be terrible. And they'd be like, Kiki, what the hell? And I'd say, I told you not to do that. So this weekend, and I'm sorry if Quincy and Corey are listening, but I have to go get my gown for their wedding. I know. Life is just driving itself by way too fast. And my best, dearest friend, Michelle, she has sent me so many beautiful gowns online. Quincy has sent me beautiful gowns online. I'm afraid. I'm just being honest. I'm afraid to order a gown online and then get it, try it on. And if it looks terrible or it doesn't fit, then I got to send it back and order something else. I don't have time. for that. I do have gowns saved on my phone that I saw on Macy's.com. So I'm going over to Macy's tomorrow. I'm going to just like literally go in like this and pray that they have the dresses that are online and hopefully they look good. You know, they have some really pretty gowns there. So, and they're really inexpensive. So we'll see what happens. So wish me luck on that because I have to. Tomorrow is the day I have to get it. I don't care what I do. I don't care if I am there from, my gosh, they open late now. It's like 10. Why do you open so late? Like, isn't it holiday season? Didn't they used to open at like 8 a.m.? And now everybody has shortened hours. I don't like that. Ugh, I don't like it. They need to stay open longer for people like me who are just procrastinators. But I'm getting it done tomorrow. And you know what though? This is the second time I have to go gown shopping. So it's just like, wow. And you know what I'm saying, ladies? When you got to go try, when you have to go try on things, you're like, oh my god, my thighs look at my cankles, look at my neck. It's just not fun. It just isn't. And then you try to like dehydrate yourself before you go, so you lose like an ounce, so you might fit into something. It's just ridiculous. It's a whole thing. And Sunday, I'm having a girls' day, which is really exciting. Going out with Michelle and Stacy. We're going to Mystic. And it's either going to pour rain or it's not. So we'll see what happens. I have no idea. I have no idea how the weather's going to be. And then Al, late in the day today, he runs over to me, goes, the weather just changed for Sunday. It's going to be nice until the afternoon. He's like my in-house weatherman, which is great. Even though he says, I don't do the weather anymore. He does the weather every day. Literally, he could be on a TV station. No, TV's going out. The TV station. Who even says that anymore? I do. Old school. Just saying. So we're going to have fun with that. And we might go to a, I don't know. I forget. There have been so many texts going back and forth. It's either a palm reader or a card read. I don't know. We're doing one of those. We're doing something like that. And then we're going to have lunch and perhaps maybe do a little shopping. Not that I need anything. I need to get a gown. That's what I need to, but that's happening tomorrow. I don't care what else happens tomorrow. That is happening for me tomorrow. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's like we have waited for this girls' day for months. It's like we planned it months ago and it's supposed to be an apple festival in Mystic, right? And now it's supposed to rain. But we're going to try. Like, we just made the executive decision today. We're going to move forward. We're going to just head to the Apple Festival. I don't even know what is entailed in an Apple Festival. I don't know. Do they give you like different kinds of apples? I saw this great recipe on TikTok. You slice an apple really thin, dip it in chocolate, melted chocolate, and then like some caramel drizzle. Let it dry out. Eat it. Yum. I'm still drinking the Kirkland Prosecco. It's really good. But my Lamarca, I still love that. And you know what? Are they the same color? Actually, I think I'm just checking like on color. They're the exact same color. I wonder if someone from Lamarca right now is watching and laughing and saying they're the exact same Prosecco. They're made at the exact same factory. Do you know what I'm saying? They could be, because literally they're the exact same color. I'm not kidding. Wouldn't that be a hoot? It's like the Raisin Bran cereal from Aldi's and Raisin Bran. I just don't know. So I'm just saying. Yeah, I am. I'm going to have a great weekend. So you know what? Let's do some, and thank you very much. And I hope you guys do too. So you know what? Let's do some, do a little bit of classic rock news here and there. We're going to throw it in because I have a bunch to talk about. I do. I have a lot to talk about tonight. And since Al's not here, I'll do it. And now on this Friday, October 21st, 2020. No, he doesn't sound like that. All right, wait, let's pretend. Let's pretend. All right, I'm going to try really hard to be Al. I can't though, but Kiss 108. He does this with his ear too. Kiss 108. And now, Friday, October 21st of 2020. He doesn't do the 2020. And now on this Friday, October 21st, here is your classic Rock. So just like everything else that's going up, concert tickets are also getting hit, and not just here, but in the UK too. They've got rising inflation as well. Now the Glastonbury Festival in the UK gets about 200,000 people to attend every single year, and that number is always going up a bit, from sneaker inners, those gate jumpers they call them over there, but you guys get the point. Figure about 200,000 people. It's a huge festival. Now, the first Glastonbury Festival happened on September 19th of 1970, and that first event had about only 1,500 attendees. So they grew from 1,500 people to over 200,000 since 1970. That is incredible. And the whole, just behind the beginnings of everything was from originator Michael Eavis seeing Led Zeppelin at an outdoor concert that just inspired him to create this festival. Tons of great acts performed here, and in the early days, fans saw T-Rex, Traffic, and David Bowie. Now, the festival not only started to grow, but it started to see a profit in the 80s. And in that decade, attendance grew to over 100,000 concertgoers. But in the mid-90s, when the crowds got even bigger, fans also figured out many ways to be those gate jumpers. And they were able to do that because security was not as tight as it is now. And it was a lot easier to be that said gate jumper. But in the early 2000s, they finally figured out the big security holes, but fans still crashed the parties, just not as many. So people are always, I don't know how they do it. People are always able to sneak into these things. I would be the one that would go to jail. Be like, did you just sneak in? Did you just crawl into the thing? The turnstile thing? No, officer. Come with me. That would be me. Lock me up with me. I'm the one. It's just that Michelle would get away with it. I would be, nope. I'd be the one. Now, the festival has taken place on and off throughout the decades, and while it had to take off in the years of 2020 and 2021, it returned this year, with huge acts like Billie Eilish, Paul McCartney, and Diana Ross. And that is just to name a few. I mean, the amount of artists they have at this festival is incredible. The Glastonbury Festival is the biggest in Europe, and 2023's events ticket prices sound like they will also be the biggest when it comes to price, like everything else. Event organizer Emily Eavis, I'm guessing she's related to the organizer, said on Twitter, "We have tried very hard to minimize the increase in price on the ticket, but we're being faced with enormous rises in the cost of running this vast show while still recovering from the huge financial impact of 2 years without a festival." Now, on the other side of the ticket increase, this festival does bring in big names, and the names are not cheap. I can't even imagine. Like Billie Eilish, how much? Well, we'll find out in a second. Billie Eilish, who appeared this year, her fee to perform, it starts at $1 million. It starts at $1 million. It starts there. It's like a base, just like if you buy a car, like say you buy a Toyota. I've never had a Toyota, by the way, just saying. And you just get the base model. Cloth seats, no sunroof, no radio, no steering wheel. That's like your base car. That's Billie Eilish's base price. Maybe she doesn't sing for $1 million. She just stands there. I don't know. Maybe you have to pay like $2 million for her to smile at you. Anyway, Paul McCartney, who also performed among tons of other big names, his appearance cost starts at $2 million. I mean, like, what do you get for $2 million? All right, I'll go on stage for 30 minutes. That'll be $2 million, please. Like, imagine. I mean, well, he's a Beatle. He can do whatever he wants. So if you're willing to pay up and go to one of these festivals, know that you're paying towards the costs of everything that goes behind putting the festival together, because you do get a lot of bang for your buck. You just do. I mean, the multi-artist shows, to me, If you're going to go, that's the way to do it. Like the stadium tour. You're getting a lot for your money. You're getting 4 bands for the price of one. Glastonbury, you're getting like 1,000 bands for the price of one. So once you get into the VIP parts, though, and the meet and greets, if there are any, because let's face it, many artists are not even doing those anymore. But if you look at the stadium tour, which I was just talking about, the meet and greets, I don't know, they were like $1,000. And from what I understand, you're, hi, I love you, bye. That's what you get. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't 1,000. Maybe it's 500. I don't know. But still, like to me, that's a lot of money to just not even, have an egg with someone. Like I would want to just literally, can we sit down, get a cappuccino, kick back for a few minutes? Even you could put my lipstick on, something. Give me something for that. But like a shoulder touch, peck on the shoulder, on the kneecap. I don't know, something. But you don't get much for that. And I know Kiss is $1,000 for a meet and greet. And it's quick. It's quick as a whip. Like you don't even know what happened. Steve Perry, that was a great day. It was so fast. It was just quick. I've said that so many times. I know you're annoyed with me, and I'm annoyed with myself, really, to be honest. But if you do pay for the meet and greet, I think it's great because it really is like one of those once in a lifetime deals. It's just you have to be willing to pay up. Now, the Stevie Nicks festival that just happened recently, well, she was in Connecticut, Bridgeport, I think. I'm not sure. The general admission prices, I forget how much they were, but those were pricey. But as you got closer to the stage, we're talking thousands of dollars from what I recall, because I couldn't do it. I'm like, I can't do that. I would have to leave Al home. Like just say I paid $3,300 for a ticket, and that's not a meet and greet or anything. That's like a ticket. It's a ticket at one of these festivals. So what would I have to do for that? I would have to leave Al at home. I would have to go by myself. I would have to perhaps maybe go on OnlyFans and sell a lot of feet pictures for maybe 8 months. Like I'd have to build it up. I'd have to be prepared. And then I may have to take Al's bad foot and then sell those feet pictures. But again, it would take time. I would have to build up the bank account in order to go to one of those things. And I would have to go alone. What fun is that? I mean, it is fun. Kathy Waddle does it, and she has a great time. She ends up making all kinds of friends. But I would want to go with Al because he's fun. And he gets good parking spots. So, yeah. So ticket prices are going up for that. And I have read a whole bunch of comments on different fan pages and things like that. I guess ticket prices for other shows in 2023 have gone up as well. I don't know if y'all have seen that. Are y'all experiencing that? I don't know. Let me know. I'm just, getting my feet wet for 2023. Oh, hey, Eunice, what's going on, girl? Yeah, $3,300. That was Stevie Nicks, and it was a festival. So I guess, because there were other acts there as well. But still, it's like, it just, to me, that's a lot of money. But people paid it, and she sold a lot of tickets. I mean, Stevie Nicks, I love her. She was also at Xfinity Center not too long ago in Massachusetts. And those tickets, all right, granted, they were expensive. Like, I think front row, if you got it right away, it was $800 for one ticket. Which, if you want to do that, good. I think it's great because, like I said, you're going to see that again. And that's the whole thing with these acts. We don't know if will there be a next year? I mean, we're looking to say that, yes, there's going to be a next year for many of these folks, but we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, right? So if you have the opportunity and you can do it, I'm like all for it. Go. Like, go. Pay for the meet and greet. Do it. If this is something that you have wanted to do your entire life, why would you not do it? Like, that's my whole thought process. Why would you not? But when I'm like sitting back and thinking logistic, like I would love to see Aerosmith. Those tickets are unbelievably expensive. Like I would go to Vegas. When we were in Vegas, they weren't performing. Last time we went, I probably would have broke down and gotten tickets, even the crappy seats, just to say that I saw them because I love, oh my God, I love Steven Tyler so much. And that is one show I would love to see before they don't tour anymore. But the ones, dang, the Fenway tickets, hello, they were just out of sight. It was insane how much those tickets were. But it's Fenway Park and they can do that. So Jenny, I will see him anywhere. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. All right, so, watching from Rome, Italy. Hello, Emilda. Hola. Buongiorno. Buonasera. Probably buongiorno. That is very cool. That's exciting. Eunice said, I get free rooms in Vegas. Lucky. I don't get any free rooms. I don't gamble anymore. I used to. I don't. Because you know why I lose? Even on the penny slot. Like, here you go. Win Las Vegas. Who's winning? Not me. You are. Win. But what a beautiful hotel. Holy crap-a-roni. Excuse me. I have to get more Prosecco. I'll be right back. I'm right here, though. I'm not leaving. Right here. I might as well just continue with the Costco Kirkland brand. Where is this made? It's a product of Italy, Emilda. I can't see. It has it's called a Solo Prosecco Superiore. So maybe that's why it's good. It's Superiore. I can't tell where it's made. I can't. I don't know where it's made, but it's pretty good. And I think I still like my La Marca, though, because when's the next time I'm going to Costco? I used Quincy's. I got to put this over here. I don't want to have an accident. Al will really be mad at me then. We used Quincy's card. Don't tell anybody. I guess you get in trouble for that. Like, you have to, it has to be your card. But don't tell me everybody there is using their own card. They're using their friend's card. Like, come on. Give me a break. So Eunice says, we don't gamble. We walk the strip. I mean, literally, the strip is fun. And it's so clean. It's so nice in Vegas. I love it. I do. Oh, it's 1:46 a.m. Shush up. That is exciting. I love it. I love that. And Sylvia said, Kiki, do you stream on Twitch? And if not, why not? Because I don't know how. I have no idea. I'm on TikTok. I do love TikTok. And can I just tell you, if I could post on TikTok every day, I would. If I could post on YouTube every day, I would. Because I love it that much. But Twitch, I don't even know what it is. I've heard of it, but I've never seen a Twitch thing. I don't know. I really don't. Is there anybody here on Twitch? Oh, come on. Get a hold of Hal Sparks and he'll help. I don't even know who that is. I don't know Twitch people. I don't even know. Sylvia, it's great, Kiki. So how do you even, is it an app? I mean, like, can you go on your desktop? I sound like a dummy. I sound like a total dummy. You probably can't go on your desktop because you cannot do anything on TikTok on your desktop. It has to be on your phone. I have an iPhone 6. All right. Hello. Does that give you any indication of my life? But you know what? The phone is fine. Why would I bother with anything else? Jenny said, I never heard of it. I've heard of it. I just don't, I don't know. On it. And Kathy said, I play the nickel slots in Vegas. Why not? But you're hootin' falutin'. I do pennies. Yeah. Hal Sparks is a comedian from California. I never heard of Hal, but I'm sure Hal is the funniest person on the planet. You know who's on TikTok now? Kathy Griffin. I'm not sure how you guys feel about her. She had that whole controversial thing happen a few years ago. But she's battled cancer and she looks great. Actually, my friend Michelle and I went to go see Kathy Griffin at Mohegan years ago. And I used to love watching her reality show. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I was addicted to that. And I guess her husband, who was on that show with her, like he ripped her off. And how that is freaking terrible. Like how do you do that to your wife? Scumbag. Like I can't. I just can't. But you know, she did what she did a few years back. She got so much crap for that. She really did, but she's making her way back, and hey, I watch her on TikTok. Was she on a show with Regis? You know what? She may have filled in. I think she did fill in for. Did she fill in for Kelly or did she fill in for Kathy? Kathy Lee. I don't know. I'm thinking of the right. Am I thinking of the right? I don't know. I don't know, Jenny. Before Kelly, probably Kathy Lee. And Kathy Lee, I think I've seen her on TikTok drinking. We should just have a drinking show. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, Queer as Folk. I never watched that. You know what? Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. I love Carson Kressley. Who else loves Carson? I love him. And I do follow him on Instagram's my fave, I will say. I mean, I'm on Facebook a little bit here and there. I do my little daily thing, but I love Instagram. I think Instagram is just more friendly. Twitter to me, I don't even go on there anymore. I'm rarely on there. A super nice person. His name is T-Bone Matley. He always shares my radio station every Friday morning on Twitter. Nicest person. Never met him in my life, but he's a sweetheart. Go follow him. He's on Instagram as well. But that's the only reason I get on Twitter now. I just find it very political, and I'm more about fun. I want to have fun. Like Apollonia puts her pictures up, and I don't know. I think Instagram is it's just light and airy. You know what I mean? There's no drama there. I would love to see the stripper guys show. Yes, that Thunder Down Under, and my friend Kim, who was on with me not too long ago, my attorney friend, who we did the whole journey conversation about, she represents them, and she gets free tickets for life. She said, so that's kind of fun. I like that. So, more classic rock news, because why not? It's Friday night. I'm feeling all right. How about you guys? You feeling all right? Woo, we still here? All right, everybody. I'm still breathing. Can you still hear me? Yep, I'm still here. Rating the Rock Vault. Yes, best show in Vegas. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go. Let's see what else is on deck tonight for Classic Rock Roll. All right, let me be out. And now it's time for your Classic Rock Roll. That was right on. That was spot on that time. I had Al down pat. So I thought this was really cool. When I read this, I'm like, wow. This really gets to my hashtag, keeping classic rock alive. And you'll see why in a second. The late and great Meatloaf's album, Bat Out of Hell, is now the UK's biggest debut album of all time. Because how do you not love Meatloaf's music? How do you not love Meatloaf? And I think that is so freaking cool. But how? How is it the UK's biggest debut album of all time? That album came out in 1977, guys. Holy macaroni. So I was just confused, but it doesn't take much to do that to me. So this album apparently has had a lot of chart action continuously throughout the years. And in 2013, Bat Out of Hell reached the UK's top 10 for the very first time. Then this past January, it peaked at number 3. An album from 1977 in the classic rock genre. Let's go. Our music. So this was announced on BBC Radio 2 as this past Saturday, October 15th, was National Album Day. I didn't even know I missed it. I missed it. So I'm sorry. So it was National Album Day. Coming in at number 4 was Lady Gaga's album, The Flame from 2008. And I'm telling you, I am on a Lady Gaga kick. Freaking, mama poker face, mama poker face. I don't want to be friends. I don't want to be friends. I love her. Gosh, The shoes she wears, she looks like an amphibian with her shoes. Like, and I don't even know how she walks in those things and doesn't break an ankle. But I love her. Love her. Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses was at number 17. And just the fact that the Meatloaf album is number 1 in the UK after 45 years of being released is true heaven and just brings it all to reality for all of us, really. Edgar Winter and Todd Rundgren were also on the album. And in the UK, the album went 11 times platinum and 26 times platinum in Australia. Did you realize that album was that big? I mean, I did, but not that big. Holy, 11 times platinum and 26 times platinum. That's insane. Insane. Meatloaf had a net worth of $40 million when he passed, but said that him and Jim Steinman never got any royalties from that album, which is completely shameful. That I did not know. Now, I know this story's been out here for years, decades. How does this happen? How? Please tell me, because it's BS. Clearly, it's just, oh my gosh. Can I just tell you, I get very passionate and really pissed off when I read about stories like this. And how these artists and songwriters cannot get royalties from something so big as Bat Out of Hell. How can you do that? I'm just saying, with a clear conscience. How? But you know what? All comes back. Get you. In 2017, Meatloaf put out a social media post asking fans not to buy the record, the re-release, because there was a new release at that time. And he just basically said, don't do it. Boycott it. And I'm betting people did. In a 1996 article in the LA Times, Meatloaf estimated he was owed about $14 million of unpaid royalties then. And that was 26 years after its release. Now it's 19 years later, and gosh only knows how much that number has grown to. But clearly, it's just like dust in the wind. Oh my gosh. It's so sad. Meatloaf discovered that he was being shorted record sales after Billboard began using a tool called SoundScan in 1993, and the numbers were not matching. There were several lawsuits throughout the years. Meatloaf did get his financial footing back because he did have to file bankruptcy at one point. But to have to fight for something that you created and someone somewhere is making money on your thing is wrong. It's just effing wrong. I can't. So yeah, just stuff I was not truly aware of. I may have, read about it at one point, but I think that's important stuff to know about our artists. They go through so much. Some of them have it easy peasy. Everything is just, it goes along. Their career is just smooth. How many, really? I mean, I'm sure everybody has bumps in the road, but I mean, to just hear something like that. And I think, I could be mistaken, and I'm sure one of you will let me know if you find out the info, but I think that Bat Out of Hell was number 1 in terms of record sales for a long time. And I think Thriller knocked it out, if I'm not mistaken, but I believe the Eagles now hold that record. I could be wrong. Oh my gosh, we're still on stripping, which is great because that will lead into my story in a few minutes, but I love it. Scott said, am I the only guy in here tonight? If you are, Scott, lucky for you. Good for you, Scott. It's good. But you don't know. I mean, there could be other gentlemen here that are just not talking. They're just sitting in the wings, watching, listening. So you don't know. And Scott said, I feel so special. I always have more women friends than guys. Can't explain it. Because you know why? Because you're just you have that energy. You have that really cool energy. That's why. Al he's like, I'm going to work on the website. I said, good. You know what? Go ahead. Work on the website. He really, I think he's tired because he has been busting his beans the past few days, literally working night and day on it. Because I said, the website, we got to work on it. So whenever I say something to him, he just he goes hands down, hands and feet full in. And he's like, all right. Well, I'm going to take a look at it. So he looks at it, but it's not just looking at it. He's doing things to it. He's fixing it. He's just diving in. So it looks really, really good. And I hope you guys check it out at www.kiki.fm. And so Candy said the girl that sang with Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, wasn't that Danny DeVito's daughter? I don't know. I don't think so. What was her name? Scott probably knows. And Maureen said, Lori and I were at the original Chippendales Club in LA back in the 80s. It was so much fun. We lived in Cali for a while. You guys must have been a freaking hoot. I can just say that. I can just imagine how fun. Total fun. We went to see, it was Michelle and I. Maybe our friend Carrie was with us. I'm not sure. It was in the 80s. Were we in? No, we were in college. So it had to be like 87, 88. Well, no, it was before Al. So maybe 86, 87. And I'll never forget it. We went to go see a male strip show. I've told you guys this story before, but in case some of you haven't heard it. And there was a guy who was in the show. He's like, oh, you got to come to the show. And it was at a restaurant / biggest wedding venue in Rhode Island. It was called the West Valley Inn. It is now no more. Gone. Really sad because that was where you went to get married. Well, one of the big places to get married. And they used to have soup and sauce you could get on a Sunday. I know, it's crazy. But it was just a great place. Lots of great memories there. Al did tons of DJ gigs there. I mean, oh my gosh, felt like he just lived there. So anyway, we were in college. There was a guy that we went to school with. His name was Pete. And we knew he was a dancer. So you got to come to the show. We went to the show. We weren't into that. It was just so goofy. And I mean, it was no big deal, really. It was fun. We have fun because we just have fun and we just have always had fun together. But then it ended up, he was like a porno star, which was weird to even hear about that. I'm like, really? Wow. Okay. Well, why was I surprised? He was a stripper. Hello. See how dumb? I'm just, yeah, I just don't want to accept things sometimes. But he was nice anyway. He was nice to us. He never, just a nice guy. So hopefully he's well. Hopefully everything's still in place. Because, you do, how do you know things don't fall off after a period of time when you're doing something like that? I don't know. I mean, I don't do, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Kathy said, I've never been to a strip show. You're not, to me, it wasn't even a strip show. They didn't take their clothes off or anything. It was in a restaurant. You can't, what about the macaroni? You can't do that. It's just, you have to leave everything on. There was stuff covering things. I don't think do they take everything off? I don't think they get completely, I don't think they do that. I don't know, the dudes, I don't think they do that. They strip down to a tea back. I don't even know how to put on a thong. See, I'm tripping over my words. I don't even know how to do that. I don't even, I look at them and I'm like, how do you even wear that? And what's the point, really? Why even wear it? To me, I would say just wear nothing because there's nothing there. It's just a strip, a band, you can't put a Band-Aid on it. That would hurt. Carla DeVito is her name. She's married to my favorite, Robbie Benton. I love Robbie Benton. Oh my gosh, I loved him. Sylvia said they strip to their mankinis. How do we always get on these conversations? We do have Scott here. I'm just saying. I know Al is listening in the wings, but how do we always end up getting here all the time? It's just ridiculous. Maureen said the one Chippendale dancer picked up Lori and swung her around. Did he have clothes on when he did that? Did she feel anything? That's crazy. Jenny said down to a Speedo and a sock. Oh, here's Kurt. Scott, Kurt's here. So you do have another friend. And he said it's all Al's fault. I said to Al, it was a running joke for a while, actually. I said that Al could make extra money as an elder stripper, but he still has not gone for it. He won't do it. I mean, I think he would if I wasn't looking. I don't care because what's going to happen, really. But the thing is, you don't have money when you're old. You have your Social Security, Medicare. Like, what can you really give? Have a muffin. Have it. Here's a cheese Danish. Well, if you're hungry, how about a bobby pin? Here you go. Really, what do they have to give you? I'm frightened. Different chick sang kind of blonde hair. Yeah, I have a feeling it was somebody different. I don't recall her name. So Kathy said, LMAO, Scott, y'all take it off, waving money at y'all. Kurt and I are the strippers. Oh boy. We're just having a great time. Oh my gosh. Now DG wants to know how much Scott charges. And Candy said, Scott, well, I would go and see you guys if you were strippers or not. I love you to pieces. You're so sweet. You guys are funny. And Karen from Canada. So Karen, is it snowing there yet? Because was it Ruth? I think Ruth sent me a snow picture the other day. And I'm assuming what she sent me was real, that she had snow. So I'm thinking Canada has had snow. It's going to be a wild one, I think, this year. I'm not happy to say it. And I'm trying to get another little studio set up just in case, because I just have that feeling. I haven't had this feeling in a really long time, but it's going to snow and we're going to get it. It's been so cold, really. Karen is getting snow this Sunday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And Sylvia said, our snow has all melted here in Ontario. So you've already had snow. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what oh my gosh, already. Gina said, instead of the Chippendales, you could have the Kiki Dales. Kurt and Scott. And if Mark were here, we'd have to throw him into the mix as well. So there would be 3 of them. And Bill said we had flurries the other day, dropped down to 22. Today, 75 and upper 70s all weekend. I know it's supposed to be warm here in Rhode Island too, but I'll tell you, today was chilly. It was not as cold, not cold enough to snow, but it's happening. It is happening. And Karen from Canada said, I'm crying so much for the sweater weather. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, and that's right. Scott said, Jan is at Killer Queen tonight. Now, we had our beautiful tour of the Stadium Theater last Saturday night when we went to go see Foghat. Dennis, amazing. What a tour it was. It was amazing to see what is behind the scenes there. But he had pictures of a Queen cover band. Was it Killer Queen? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. He loves whoever this band was and has performed at the Stadium Theater. And he just swore up and down that the lead singer was just like Freddie Mercury. He said they put on such a great show. And they had great visuals on the screen behind them. So hopefully Jan is seeing a great show tonight. And Patty said in Ohio, we have 70s this weekend. Sylvia said today it was warm. Go figure. It's crazy. Bill said it doesn't stick there. It's just some light flurries. Foghat was great. Thank you for the live shows, Kiki. I do my best. I try to, if we're somewhere, I try to give you a little something anyway. And Karen said, is that the Mark Mattel guy? He looks like Freddie Mercury. I don't know his name. I forget what Dennis said, but Dennis from the Stadium Theater in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, he loves the band. So I'll have to find out who exactly it was. And Patty said, my daughter's baby shower is tomorrow. She's due in December. How exciting. Oh, Patty, that's wonderful. Carol Jean, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But that is so exciting, Patty. Oh my gosh. Oh, lots of blessings and love to you and your family. That is so, what a joy, really, for sure. That is so cool. Someday we'll be getting some babies. Al's like, I'm not going to be a grandpa. I'm like, yes, you are, dude. You can't get away from it. You're going to be grandpa. You're going to be kicking Grandpa Al. Al Grandpa kicking. I don't know. We got to come up with a name for him. But I know you guys will help out with that. You will. Oh my goodness. But it is a fabulous Friday. Oh, it's a girl. Oh, how cute. You already know. That's so adorable. Oh my gosh. And Sylvia said, she's a glamma, not a grandma. You go, girl. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to be grandma. I guess you call me whatever. I'm going to love that kid whenever it happens. And it's so weird. Like, I tell you guys all the time, my son Chris will go, Mom, you like kids? I'm like, I had 3 of you. You don't seem like you're distraught or disturbed. So I couldn't have been that bad. Of course I love kids. I can't. Whatever. And Patty said she's Mimi. That is so cute. DG is Granny. And Kathy Bailey is a Mimi. And Bill said, oh, I want to kick Grandpa Al. You don't want to kick him. Oh, poor Al. You want to give him a hug. Everybody wants to give Al a hug. Even Kurt hugs Al all the time. It's so cute. And Sylvia said, my grandkids actually call me Graham. That's cute. And Maureen said, I'm a Mimi. You have a grandson and a granddaughter? Maureen, you don't look old enough to have grandchildren. I'm just saying. Gorgeous. Maureen and Lori, oh my gosh. Put your pictures, send a picture to Al for Kiki.fm. You ladies are beautiful. You're all beautiful. But I got to meet Maureen and Lori, and they're absolutely beautiful. So fun, though. You guys are great. I love you guys. Happy Friday. Let's do some more classic rock raw, shall we? Now it's time for some more classic rock raw. So there's nothing like a great pair of socks. I always talk about how I adore socks. I love socks. You guys love socks too. I know you do, because we talk about it. Now, I'm not about socks that grab your ankle. So you all know what I'm talking about. There are socks, said socks. You put them on and you go to bed and then you wake up and you have a big divot around your ankle. Do you know those socks? Freaking hate those socks. I can't stand those socks. But sometimes you're not aware those socks will be that type of sock when you put them on. Like, it's a surprise because you look at the sock and you go, that's a nice sock. I'm going to wear that pair of socks to bed and it's going to be fine. I'm not going to wake up with broken circulation. I will be okay. It happens. It's happened to me many times. Innocent pair of socks. Like, I have socks with SpongeBob on them. But then I wake up the next day and I feel like my foot is detached from my leg because it's just cut off the circulation in the bottom half of my leg. Disturbing, right? Disturbia. Rihanna. So, you know what I'm talking about with these socks. So, you don't want to have those socks because sometimes you have to go to the walk-in. You're like, oh my gosh, is my foot going to fall off? And they're like, no, you just had a bad pair of socks on. So you just got to be careful. Now, really, this video is not sponsored. I'm just saying, but there is a great pair of socks out there. This video is not sponsored. I have to say it. I have to say it a couple of times. Happy socks. Yeah. Don't go in the stock market right now. Happy socks. Now, they have stores all over the place. I actually got a pair. This is ridiculous. I got a pair of Kiss socks at the Happy Sock store in Vegas. And I love these socks. So I got the socks home. I actually have pictures of me with the Kiss socks on. I never posted those pictures. And then I lost the socks for a really long time. Then I found the socks just recently. So I said, oh, I'm going to wear the socks. I'm going to take the pictures of the socks because they're just freaking cool socks. And then I lost the socks again. I can't find them. Where do socks go? Help me, because I don't know how this happens. And it's not like, you're probably saying to yourself, Kiki, you must live in a hoard or something. Like, do you have boxes piled to the ceiling? Are you a disaster? I am a disaster. Yes, I am. However, my house is neat. I mean, I see things. I can see the floor. I can see my cat and my dog. It's clean. However, we have a sock problem. Like, it is severe. Al doesn't have one pair of matching socks. Like, I don't understand because we have the same laundry. So I'm confused by that. It's only him and I, but he literally can't keep a pair of matching socks. And I'm always buying him socks. I'm like, here's another 6-pack of socks or 10-pack, whatever the heck you get at Walmart. Have a great time. He still loses them and they're still mismatched. Help me. I don't know how. So my Kiss socks are missing again. I hope to find them someday. They're good socks. Happy socks are good socks. And they weren't that expensive. I think they were like $15. But again, that was a few years ago. So who knows? They might be 30 now for all I know. Well, Happy Socks now has a new Beatles collection. Why not? You don't even why. I mean, I think they've done this before many times. Paul is still singing, but Ringo is not right now because he's not feeling well. But why not get a sock line for Ringo and Paul and the others? And that's what they did. But I just wonder, did they send Paul and Ringo the socks before they release them? I don't know. Maybe Paul or Ringo can chime in and tell us. So there's a bunch of Beatles designs to choose from. I think the yellow submarine socks are really, really cute. You can go and check them out. happysocks.com. Those are the most colorful pair of socks. And actually, the socks are not that bad. So I lied to you. They're not $30 a pair. Online, they're $18 a pair. But if you want a 4-pack, they're $72. So I would just buy one pair. Just get one pair of Beatles socks for $18. I don't know how much the shipping is. It might be free. I have no idea. They might charge you. I don't know. But again, you can visit happysocks.com and go check out all the Beatles socks that they have. They have a lot of them. Pretty cute. And Kathy Waddle said, I got some Halloween socks last year, I think that says, that came with socks for cats. So a friend of mine a long time ago gave me socks for Louie, my little Yorkie. He's supposed to be 4 pounds, but he's 6.5 because he's fat. He did not like the socks. I mean, they were the littlest things. His paws are this big. And I put them on his feet. He's like, oh, hell no, I'm not. She's doing that whole thing. And it was pretty hysterical. That would be a good TikTok video, but I wouldn't do that to him. I wouldn't embarrass him like that. Like, he would be embarrassed. He would put his head down. He would be shy. So I wouldn't do that to him, but it's like I peed my pants. I was laughing so hard. And our cat, we've tried dressing her up when Catalina was, our daughter was home. Dresses, hats, bonnets, all of it. And the cat was like, oh, I'm going to kill you in your sleep. Pretty much. I mean, the cat's great. She's adorable. She's a loving cat. But don't mess with her. Do not. Because she's not having any of it. And Bill. Oh, no. Kathy said, Bill, my granddaughter's going to be a chicken for Halloween. That is so cute. And Teresa said she's called Jima, but also Oma. That's cute. I love that. Chicken feet socks. Oh, that's fun. You feel like chicken. I can't. That's kind of neat. You know, this is the kind of night you really wish you had a pizza. But I don't want one. So, you know how does this happen? I wore these jeans yesterday, right? And today they feel tight. And I didn't do anything. I did nothing. I didn't eat. Oh, you know what I did? All right, I'm not going to lie. I had 2 Reese's peanut butter cup Christmas trees today. And I'm not going to lie. They tasted better than they did the other night when I tried them for you guys. But I did have a conversation with my son, Corey, the other day. And I will tell you. So he got some candy as well. And he said, Mom, it didn't taste fresh. So I think it's a thing. I do think that some of the items we may be getting right now may have been drifting, if you get my drift, for a little bit. They may have been floating on the ocean for just a time. Do you know what I mean? Might have been out there, like not on land, on a barge, with a guy named Joe looking after them things. Right? That's what I'm kind of thinking. Because why would Corey say to me, I kind of thought the same thing about the candy. I just want, didn't taste like fresh. That's what I thought. I'm still thinking that about these. I mean, they tasted a little bit better than they did the other night. And that may have been because I was drinking lemon water, right? Okay. However, today, when I had the Reese's Christmas trees, I was drinking plain water and I hadn't really eaten anything. So maybe that was it. I don't know. But they tasted a little bit better. So Scott said, send me all of the expired chocolate. I'll eat anything. It's not expired though, but it expires in May, which to me, I talked to Corey about it. I think candy usually has like a 2-year expiry date, but 6 months? A little longer than 6 months, maybe 8 months, whatever. I think that, yeah. See what I'm saying? And Sylvie said chocolate doesn't expire. It just turns white, but it's still fine to eat unless, of course, it tastes like crap. Then I recommend not eating it. If my Reese's Christmas trees were white and they weren't white chocolate, I don't think I'd eat them. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think I would eat it. Like if I was desperate, I guess, perhaps, maybe. And Carol Jean said she found her costume. Please do tell. Please let us know. And Candy said, yes, by the way, you did a good deal on those lemons, Kiki, for your lemon water. That was a good deal. So thank you, Candy. This was a good deal at Costco, I have to say. 5-pound bag of lemons. Sometimes with produce, when you buy these big bags of things, you get some rotten ones in there. It does happen. These were all good lemons. $6.99 for a 5-pound bag. Not bad, especially since when most places are charging like $1 for a lemon or 89 cents. So that was a really good deal. And Bill said, we have a discounted candy store called Gallery Local here that sells candy that is due to expire in a couple of months for pennies on the dollar. Why don't we have more of that stuff? Can you tell me? So there was a place I saw that was advertising online, like their ads kept popping up and then they disappeared. I don't know if it was called Farm Fresh or something like that, but it was produce, like you said, about to expire. And they would send it to you and it'd be really inexpensive, but you'd still be getting good produce. And that's what our local food bank, Be the Change, Project Hand Up, they do. They get all of this produce and food from local grocery stores and they save the good stuff. And I mean, they feed a lot of people with this stuff that otherwise would go in the trash. So I don't know why we don't have a lot more of those places. And I think we used to have, it may still be open if Roberta's still here. I don't know if she knows about it. It was a Wonder Bread outlet in Warwick, Rhode Island. And the stuff was fresh, but I think it was close to expiration. We also had a Pepperidge Farm store, and I don't think that even exists anymore. So I don't know why they don't do more of that, because otherwise this stuff is just getting thrown in the trash. And it's very sad to me, because if you can sell it to somebody who, even if they can't afford it, but they just want to save their pennies, they want to stretch their budget, which is like what Project Hand Up Be the Change does. Great organization. I mean, the groceries that you get for $6 a week is insane. And they're great people there, all volunteers. But if there was more of that, we could save more food and we could feed more people, So I just don't understand why. Oh, Scott said, send any unmatchable socks and questionable candy to him. So everybody, Scott is reaching out. He's asking for a helping hand. I love it. Oh, is Howard here? So Howard is radio. I don't see him, but hi, Howie. You guys kill me. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's do some more classic rock raw. I can't. This was great this week. I know that it's already out there, this news and everything, but I get a little behind because I have a lot going on. But Mr. Richman, Bruce Springsteen, is all about rock and roll. I mean, you think Bruce Springsteen, you think rock and roll, right? I do anyway. He's got the blues in him too. However, you think of Bruce, it's rock and roll. You don't think of dance music. You don't think of rap. You think rock. Bruce Springsteen equals rock. It's just a common thing. So just in case you missed it, because I miss things, because I just got other stuff going on. It's called work. Like I have to do that so we can eat. But just in case you missed it this week, Bruce released a cover of the Commodores' hit, Night Shift. I know. I was just as surprised as you are right now. Now, the Commodores, yes, we're talking about Lionel Richie Commodores. However, Night Shift was done after Lionel left. Lionel Richie. You guys know, I have a thing for Lionel. I love him. I just think he's great. He's smooth and he's suave. And his face is so flat, like flat and shiny. Like it looks good. It's perfect. Is it makeup? I don't know. Is it a filter? Maybe. Who cares? He has a beautiful voice. So Sir Lionel had already left the group when Night Shift came out. Lionel just had to fly. He had to go and do his own thing. He's like, listen, I am going to do my solo career because I am all that. And I'm good. And I know it. And he went dancing on the ceiling. And I'm glad he did because I danced right along with him. Was that video not the funnest? When the room, like he starts going up, he was dancing up the side of the wall and then he's on the ceiling dancing. I was fascinated. I'm telling you, I was dumb. Like I just, editing tricks. I didn't get that then. I just didn't have that inside of me. I was fascinated. How is he doing? How is he up there like that? How's he dance up there? But he looks really, wow, he's good upside down. How come the blood's not rushing to his head? Loved it. Night Shift was released in 1985 and was a dedication to the late Jackie Wilson and Marvin Gaye, who both passed the year prior, and singer J.D. Nicholas took the place of Lionel. But nobody really takes Lionel's place because he's Lionel Richie. Night Shift was the Commodores' biggest hit post-Lionel and got the Grammy in 1985 for Best Vocal R&B Performance by a Duo or Group. On the Night Shift. On the Night Shift. Higher and higher, say well. Say well. Forevermore, evermore. Gonna be some sweet sound coming down on the night shift. Sing with me now. You sing while I read this. Really interesting that Bruce Springsteen picked this song to cover, not one I would have imagined Bruce covering. I mean, it's just not one I would have said, Bruce, sing this one. Try that. I wouldn't have done that. But Bruce said he wanted to make an album where he could just sing. Now, an album is where you just sing, right? Like that is what an album is. No? Maybe I thought that's what an album is, but that's a good point, Bruce. So I liked it. I like his cover of it. I do. I think it's nice, snazzy. And can I just tell you, I didn't realize Bruce Springsteen had the whole dancing in him. Like he did like a whole, did you do one thing? He does a like with his hands. Very unlike Bruce Springsteen, very non-Brucey. And he was very dapper in his suit. I'm all about the look. His hair was coiffed and nice. Very, like it was nice. It's just nice. So go and listen to that if you haven't and watch the video because he was dancing. And I just don't see Bruce being dancey. I see him being all like cowboyish, like he's a cowboy. Mr. Bruce the Cowboy. I'm a rock and roll cowboy blues man. American. Like just very, that's how Bruce is. But in this, he takes a shift on the night shift. Wow. You're right. Yeah. And I'm not a cover girl. I will be honest with you. I'm just not. I'm not about the covers. I'm not a cover band girl. I'm really not. But if you had to do something, if this is what he chose, the path he went down, I like it. It's good. Now, there's still the whole thing going on about his ticket prices. Fans are still really PO'd about that. I don't blame them. I'm not going because I can't afford it. I just can't. But Ticketmaster was getting blamed for the steep charges due to their dynamic pricing policy, as they do charge based on demand. Now, Bruce's camp did eventually come out and say something after that whole thing went down. Manager John Lando said that they looked at what their peers were doing and chose prices that are lower than some and on par with others. Now, we thinking Taylor Swift, she charged a lot. And who was that singer that was charging? Not Megan Trainor. It was somebody. Begins with an M. I don't know. Do you guys know who it is? Blonde. She was charging a crap ton of money, like 40 grand or something like that. And I'm going, what the hey? Hey, Mary, what's going on? Hey. Scott said he checks prices almost daily. Yeah. So there was another artist. She was charging, like I said, 40 grand or something like that. So I don't know who they were comparing their prices to that they were on, because I'm sorry, they keep referring to the $5,000 ticket price. I was seeing 8 because we talked about this months ago. And I do have to say and ask the question, who paid $8,000 to not even sit in the front row? Because we went over this, guys. We talked about this in length. There were second row seats, third row seats, fourth row seats going for that amount of money. Did people really pay? Is there a person out there who paid that? I want to know. I want to know who you are, because why would you do that? I just find it odd. And dude, listen, I'm just remembering this now. I swear there were $40,000 tickets for Aerosmith too at Fenway. I doubt they went for that much. But did somebody pay like over $10,000 for an Aerosmith ticket? If you know, I want to know. Because I want to say, like, you okay? Are you rich? If you're rich, what the hell? You're going to do what you want to do. And you're going to spend your money how you want to spend it. But if you're not, and you like mortgage the house, that's a story I want to get to. Like, I don't know, what the hell are you thinking? But again, everybody's got their own story. So there's always a reason. So I don't know how that whole ticket thing's going to play out. I'm curious to see how ticket sales are going to go. Candy, thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. You are the best. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It goes right to Kiki.fm. You know it does. So thank you, Candy. We totally appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So I am very, very curious to see how this does play out in the end. Once the tour starts for Bruce, how will the ticket sales be? It's going to be interesting, and I will be paying attention. I will tell you that. Now, even though Bruce's camp said they were going according to, other artists and what they were charging, you can do what you want to do, correct? I'm thinking as the artist. Now, Bruce is worth about, give or take 800 million. Just saying. Now, I'm not saying because Bruce Springsteen is worth that amount of money that he should do the shows for free. I'm not saying that. I'm really not, because there is a cost. I mean, there's so many people to pay to put on a show like that. So I get it. The venue has to be paid. Security, concession, everybody has to be paid. So I'm not saying that at all. However, if you are controlling what the ticket prices can be, put a cap on them. Do something like that. There's definitely a way around it. So, people are trying to collect, I guess, what they can at the end of the day and see how far they can push the envelope. I just kind of feel like, you know what? Listen, you've been doing this a long time. You've been around for a while. You've done tons of shows. Your audience, your demo, me, you, is older. You know, you can't expect people to pay that kind of money to go and see you because we want to see you before we can't see you anymore. We want to do that. We want to go support you. We want to enjoy the show that you give. But hot dang nabbit, we can't pay that kind of money. We just can't. And like I said, again, if you can, good for you. I think it's great. But the majority of people, I'm thinking, even if they could, they're not going to. So I think they do have a say in some of this stuff. I really do. And I'm not saying to do it for free. I'm really not. I get it. There are costs. There are expenses. Now, Ticketmaster did say that the average cost of a Bruce Springsteen ticket is currently at $202. How? How is that? I don't understand that. That I don't get. So the other thing that I have a huge and major problem with, because people are having a problem with the whole Ticketmaster thing too. Somebody's trying to take them down, which is crazy. But the fees, and we've talked about this many, many times. So if you're paying a large amount for a ticket, okay, that's covering something. That's covering someone's pay. That's covering someone's expenses. But then to charge another, sometimes $400 per ticket, depending on, what tier you're buying your ticket at. What is that fee for? Like, what about the ticket price? Why do you have to charge that fee? Okay, if there's an administrative fee, like a ticket processing fee, it's not $400. Like, there's no one sitting there that's getting paid $400 to send you your ticket via email. And no one's sending you your ticket. A computer is sending you your ticket. A bot is sending you your ticket. Some virtual thing is sending you your ticket. So that is the major thing I always have a problem with. Why does that fee have to be so ridiculous? Even at $100. So the Motley Crue stadium tour, they were saying that the average amount of tickets sold per stadium tour show was around 37,000 tickets. So even at $100 a ticket fee on each of those tickets, that's over $3 million. Like, dude, what is that paying for? So I just think the whole ticket industry is just gluttonous. That's what I think. And I think it's wrong because somebody should step in here and really take care of that, because people want to go to live shows. People are still going, though. I mean, clearly, the stadium tour was record breaking this summer for them, which is awesome. People clearly are paying the prices, but come on. I mean, really, it's just inhumane, to be honest. And Kathy said Access has less fees. Really? Well, that's interesting. See, and Bill said, I like the convenience fee. Right. You print your own damn ticket at home. You're using your ink. Now, I know my ink is expensive now. To buy my ink. All right, granted, my printer, I've maybe had it 6-7 years, but it works. So what do I care? I'm not going to get a new one if it works. But my ink, I used to be able to get it for $10 and now it's $20. But still, like, if I'm printing a lot of things, it's a lot, So I'm printing my ticket, or I'm putting it on my phone even. You don't even have to print it anymore. You just send it to your phone. How much is that costing someone? And who's that convenient for? Me or you? The ticket place. It's more convenient for them, for you to download your ticket or print it at home. So maybe you should pay me the convenience fee. All right, I'll take the $100. So, the whole ticket industry, somebody's trying to take Ticketmaster down. I'm not like going after Ticketmaster, but something really should be done with that whole fee structure thing because it's wrong. It really is. It's bananas. And Jenny said it's ridiculous. Back in the day, they did the work. We had a Ticketmaster in our store when I worked at the record store. That's right. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that, Jenny. There were Ticketmasters in record stores. Dang it. And you used to be able to buy tickets at the record store. Shoot, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, that's so true. And the resale market, Scott, is worse. If you can buy your ticket straight from Ticketmaster, that is the way to go. When the tickets come out on sale, that is the way to go. Because if you get it resale, hot day, because those people have already purchased it from Ticketmaster. So then they're charging you an upcharge. And the thing about the resale tickets, so if you want to get a meet and greet, you can't get it with resale tickets. For the most part, from what I've seen. I don't think so. Because if you're not buying it through the venue or whatever, you don't have that option to purchase the meet and greet if you want to, And I just got something on my phone, but I can't go because there's a wedding. Bret Michaels is going to the Hard Rock in Orlando. And if you guys have never seen a show there, I told this story too so many freaking times, but we saw Steve Augeri before we had met Steve Augeri at the Hard Rock in Orlando. And it's so small. Like you're right there. Like it's not even a stage. It's like a carpet and it's a little riser that the artist is on. And it's so tiny. You're right there with the artist. It's so cool. So if you can go to Orlando, shoot, let me see. When is it? I think it's November 10th. Hold on, because I just got the email. Let's see. And I kept it, even though I can't go, but I kept it because I love Bret Michaels. So nothing but a good time. Performing live November 18th, Bret Michaels' Velvet Sessions continues at the exciting Hard Rock Hotel at Universal Orlando on Friday, November 18th. Don't miss your chance to see Bret Michaels live performing hits that include Every Rose Has Its Thorn, Talk Dirty to Me, Unskinny Bop, Nothing But Good Time, and more. Now let's see. So learn more and get tickets. Let's see. How much? Let's check it out. Okay, here he is. Oh my gosh. Like, is he not cute? Let's just zoom in on that for 1 second because he's just, oh my God, the lips. Like, can you see that? Wait a minute. Like that. I can't take a picture like that. Like, why do you do that? But he can do that and get away with it because he's Bret Michaels. Oh my God, he's so cute. But anyway, all right. So, party with rock stars as they perform hits live at Velvet Sessions right in the Hard Rock Hotel lobby. Do you see what I'm saying? It's in the lobby. It's a freaking phenomenal if you have not been there. And the Hard Rock in Orlando, fun is shapide. I almost said it. So much fun. Love that hotel. We had such a great time. Okay, so it's Friday, November 18th at 6:30 Eastern time. Let's do ticket prices. $65 for standing room. See, that's doable, people. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. Enjoy the concert from the standing room section. Includes past appetizers. You get a stuffed mushroom, maybe. And specialty cocktails from 6:30 until showtime and complimentary valet parking. Hi. What if you drive a bike though? Like what if you ride a little bike? A tricycle. You should drive a tricycle up there and see if they'll valet it just for fun. Put it in the back of your car and have a little bell. Ding 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 ding. Can I get this valeted? Okay. All right, see, this is what I'm saying. Now, this is a good deal. Okay? $125 for VIP. $125 to see freaking Bret Michaels as a VIP. Enjoy the concert with all the benefits of a standing room ticket, along with access to a special viewing section with private bar. Private. Tax and ticketing fees will apply. Oh, there we go. Complimentary parking not valid for overnight hotel guests. Well, because you're staying there already. All right, so let's see. Hold on. Hold the phone. All right, so I'm gonna get tickets. Let's pretend. We're pretending. Oh, it's circling. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. So the VIP is already sold out. I literally got this email just before the show started tonight. Son of a biscuit. Son of a flippin' biscuit. See how fast that goes? Do you see? But standing room is still available. Let's see if I can get, how many tickets can I get? I can get up to, oh shoot, I can get 100 tickets. Let's see if I can. Wait a minute. Let's see. $7,518. Oh shoot. Let me see. I'm not checking that out. I'm going to backspace that really quick. Oh, it's not letting me. Let me get out. Get out. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Okay. So yeah, so if you are in Orlando, November 18th, go see Bret Michaels. And you know what? You'll be so close to that man, you'd probably catch some of his sweat. Eat it. So cute. Did I say that? Sorry. Candy said he can pour some sugar on you, sister. It's true. So Maureen said that's a good price. It is a good price. And that hotel is freaking amazing. And Mary said, did anyone go see Paul McCartney? I'm not sure. Did anyone in this group go see Paul McCartney? Kathy Waddle said, Bret Michaels is my boyfriend. He doesn't know. Well, I think you should tell him. I just burped. Sorry. It is what it is. So I don't know. There's this whole Dr. Phil thing. I think it's on YouTube about this woman who literally thought Bret Michaels was her boyfriend. Did you guys see that? She literally believed that he was her boy. And so they do like the whole video, not with Dr. Phil, like they videotape the part. Listen to me. I really sound like I'm from 1982, and I'm sorry, but I'm not. I can't. This is who I am. So, she's doing the whole thing, like she's just talking and she goes, yeah, Bret Michaels is my boyfriend and I've never talked to him on the phone because he told me that his phone is broken, but he loves me and he's going to fly me out and we're going to get married. You've never talked to him on the phone. Like, what the hell? Like, how does this happen? Can you just tell me? It's really upsetting. I just, we should have intervention nights. Like, I wish I could get somebody here, like that does it, believe. But you know what? Even if they believe that strongly about it, you can't change them. You can't. So I got a DM from the TikTok DMs. I mostly delete them, but this one was kind of funny. I'll read this one too, and then I'll do the other story. This one was pretty funny. I just found it interesting. Okay, so here's one from Zoe. I'm surprised to see you. Why are you surprised to see me? You don't even know me. And the way it says, is that your profile picture? I think you are a very nice person. What if I am not a nice person? How do you know I'm a nice person by my picture? And you're questioning my profile picture. I don't even know this. I don't even know you. Do you have time to chat with me now? No, I don't even know you. And then they came back and said, I think you are a very nice person. My name is Rita, but yet their thing is Zoe. These people, they kill me. I can't. My name is Zoe Rita. Oh boy. So Bill said, sent. I'll send them to you. Ooh. Scott said, Bret makes me question my sexuality. Why? I love Bret. All right. So Bill's sending something to someone. Big John's bodyguard from the show lives locally here. Oh, no kidding. Oh my God. Are you going to send me Bret? Thank you. You're so nice, Bill. You and Jenny rock. It's awesome. I can't. All right. So let's, I got to take a sip because the next story, it's pretty good, I have to say. And I was quite shocked. I'm still in awe that it even happened. Oh, Bill said, you sent me Bret pictures? Really? Does he have clothes on? Probably. Of course he. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see him with no clothes on. It's better to have clothes on because it's the, the imagination. Like you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Just I have his hat. His hat's on my wall still. And then I have a Motley Crue picture there that I got at the Salvation Army. I paid $1.99 for that. It's a pretty good deal. I think it was $1.99. I'm pretty sure. That's like from Rocky Point back in the day. That was an amusement park that we had here in Rhode Island. Tons of people played there. But they had all kinds of, that's when prizes were good. Where did we go? Where did we just go? Shoot. We went to it was the Woodstock Fair with Michelle and Keith, her boyfriend. And, I'm sorry, but some of the prizes now, I don't think it was there. I think it was somewhere else. It was somewhere else. But anyway, the prizes at these carnivals now, like, why do you want that? It's a stuffed animal that is going to fall apart the minute you put it into your car. And then you're going to have white stuffing all over the place. So I just don't understand. Don't win that. They should give out good things like rock t-shirts. Like they did back in the day. These like mirrored things with wood frame. Like that's nice. That was a nice gift. But these stuff, don't do that. Don't do that. Jenny's funny, but I don't even know what she said. So Kathy Bailey said, Kiki, are you wanting to see Brett and Tommy Lee style? Oh, hell no. I don't want to see that because now I've seen Tommy and I didn't even want to see that. I didn't even want to. It just happened because my daughter at 6 a.m. told me about it and showed me. Like, why? She's like, don't look. Here you go. Like, what are you doing? Oh, my God. And Kathy's going to see Resurrection. So tomorrow night. And Jenny needs a tissue. I'm not sure why. Oh, Jenny said she collected the mirrors. That's so funny. Is that funny? Oh my gosh, because I remember them giving away that stuff. All right, let me take a sip. Cheers. Happy Friday, by the way. It's good. It really is. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Everybody knows that I'm a token Prosecco girl, and I am going to go on a whirl. Oh my gosh, I need socks. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to rhyme anymore because I'll get myself in trouble. All right. Again, this is very interesting, everybody. This is going to get your wheels a turning. Now, y'all know the drama that's going on right now between Jonathan Neal and Steve Perry. You know about that. It's been out there rampant, like rats in New York City. It is all over the place. Like we can't get away from it. It's just there. So I don't need to cover that because y'all know what's going on. You're all my journey people. We are all journey people here. So let's take a ride back to 2007. We're just going to take a step back in time for just a moment. Just a few moments here. Well, it's going to be more than a moment. Couple minutes. So this was the year that the Sopranos were calling it quits. Do you remember that whole thing? Like when the Sopranos ended. Now I listen, everybody, I'm aware. I come from Rhode Island. I should have watched the Sopranos, but I did not. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. James Gandolfini, I'm sorry. But you knew what was going on because it was such a big deal according to the last episode. I mean, everybody knew about it. Just like the Journey drama. Everybody knew about the Sopranos ending. Everyone. It was all over the news. It was just big stuff. Now, when the producers asked, my K was silent there, if they could use Journey's hit, Don't Stop Believing, for the finale, Steve Perry was actually the holder-outer of allowing them to use that song. Okay? And he has said so like many times over the years. He has always said, I was the one that was like, no, you can't use it until you tell me what the ending is going to be, because I need to know if I'm going to give you permission to use that song. Now, Steve, Neal, and Jonathan all have songwriting credit for Don't Stop Believing. But again, Steve didn't automatically say yes. So I'm guessing Neal and Jonathan did. I'm guessing so, because Steve has said he was the holder outer. He's like, I'm not, you hold the phone. You need to talk to me first. And he did not literally give his blessing, he said, until hours before the deadline, from the producers needing to know if they could use the song or not. So they told him, and he had to promise, pinky swear, give a toe that he would not tell anybody what the ending was going to be. Because once he knew, he's like, all right, go ahead. You have my blessing now. So we got how all of that went down. Now, on to the next thing, which and again, guys, help me out here, okay? So there was all that drama with the Sopranos thing, right? Using that song for the Sopranos ending. Now, today, we are here today. Yesterday, as I'm, doing my reading and all of that, I found this story. I didn't find it. I heard it. I saw it, and then I listened to it. I listened to the trailer, and I'm going, what? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. So there's a Hulu series coming out, ladies and gentlemen, about the Chippendales, which we've been talking about all night. Okay. So you know who the Chippendales are. Clearly, Maureen and Laurie were goers of the Chippendales in the early 80s. And some of you may have been as well. So you know what they're all about. They're the guys with the bow ties and nothing else. Well, they had little things on. They had little teeny things on. So, Welcome to Chippendales is a series that will start on Tuesday, November 22nd, and they will run for 8 episodes. So why am I talking about it? What is, Kiki, what's your freaking point? Help me here. Help me help you. What is the point? The trailer has a song in it. I'm shocked. I'm like, wait a minute. Is that? Let me play that again. Let me play that again. Yeah, it's a Journey song in a Chippendales trailer. Any way you want it. I know. So now here, you're digging deep, and this is what I did. I just dove in. I'm like, who cares? I care. I cared because of all this other stuff going on. Let's just take a step back for a second. So the song, Any Way You Want It, is credited to Neil and Steve. They're the songwriters of that song. So did they give approval to use this song a long time ago? Months ago? Days ago? Weeks ago? I don't know. I mean, somebody had to get a permission to use this song in the trailer, because I'm guessing it's in the series too, which looks pretty cool, by the way. I will say, I hope I can get a Hulu sign-in, because I do want to watch it. Or did they not approve it? That can't be a thing, because there's no way that scooted by someone. And if it did, I'll be wicked shocked, but I doubt it. I really do. So then I'm thinking, okay, well, did Steve and Neil have a conversation about it? Should they let them use this song? Right? Did you go there already? Did your mind already go back there? Because mine did. Like, did they talk about it? Did their lawyers talk about it? Did they connect? Should we let the Chippendales series use it? I don't know. What do you think? Well, that's why I'm calling you. What do you think? Well, but it's a stripper movie. Yeah, I know. But it'll, get the song out there. What do you think? I don't know. What do you think? I mean, how did that go? I just can't. And, thinking how hard of a time Steve Perry gave the producers of The Sopranos, like one of the biggest series ever on cable TV, being allowed to use Don't Stop Believing. And then a Journey song shows up in a stripper movie series thing. I'm just confused about it. Help me. Let me see what you guys are saying. So Patty said, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to look up the Chippendales trailer ASAP. Please go look at it and go listen to it because it's great. I mean, the song is perfect, and it's absolutely perfect. I mean, the song came out in '79. Chippendale. Well, all right, the song, yeah. So the Chippendales got their start in '79. The song came out in 1980. So it all matches. I mean, time relevance here. We get it. It clicks. It's like a puzzle. It's like a Chippendales journey puzzle. Okay. It's good. It fits. And any way you want it, the strippers, like let's I am dancing. Oh, yeah. Any way you want it. That's the way you need. Like, and then he's straddling the 80-year-old woman named Barbara. Like he's all over that. And any way you want it, that's the way you need. Like he's on Barbara. And Barbara's like, oh my God, my teeth just fell out. What do I do? So I get it. It's good. It flows. It's smooth. It just fits right in there like a Chippendales bow tie. So I'm just confused. Guys, what do you think? Help me here. Because, so Kathy said, Kiki, I will create a Hulu profile for you and thank you, Kathy. I love you. That is so sweet. And Scott said maybe they used it without permission. I'm interested in figuring this out. Someone's got to know the answer to this because I find it super hard to believe that they would give permission to use this song in this type of series, movie, whatever you want to call it. It is a series, but to me, it's a movie thing, just broken up into pieces. I just feel like Steve Harry would not say yes to that. I just feel like Stranger Things, different. It's like there was a whole. Remember, Steve did a lot of interviews about Stranger Things. He talked about it a ton. So this heard nothing. And I will say, there was also an Applebee's trailer that I kept. Any Way You Want It was in that too. And I'm like, they don't. I don't think anyone gave them permission to use that. Am I going to get in trouble? I sure the heck hope not. Because you know what? I'm just hanging on by a thread, kids. Like, I don't got nothing. I can give you Al's mismatched socks for payment because, like, I can't. I see these things and I'm throwing it out there. But this Chippendales trailer for Hulu, you guys got to go listen to. It's on YouTube. It's there. It's out in the open. So let's see. So Maureen said that's a song that Lori and I had to sing to get backstage passes. Any Way You Want It. That's freaking hysterical because that's any way you want it. That's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Oh. I can see Lori going, oh. And Kathy said, I was wondering if Applebee's had permission. Did you guys see that trailer? Did you see that commercial? That was all over the internet and then it disappeared. It's gone. Oh, and Mary said, I'm watching the trailer right now and they're playing the song. So help me here. Guys, I'm serious. I want conversation. Carol Jean, Al is fine. He's working on the website. Check out Kiki.fm if you have a minute. Let us know what you think. All of you, really, if you can, because Al's done so much work to it. He's revamped the whole thing. And you can actually, I don't know about the shout outs if those are on there, but it shows you how you can keep the station going. It has the live link to the Kiki.fm station, has the rock shop on there. So it has a whole bunch of cool stuff. And if you have a business you want to advertise, that's on there as well. So just check out Kiki.fm. Let us know what you think about it. Al's literally, he's just dove headfirst into that. And it looks super awesome. So check it out. If you have any criticism, let us know. We'd appreciate it. So I'm just curious what you guys think about the use of Any Way You Want It in a Chippendale series. Do you think, A, it was used without permission? Oh my gosh. I thought I heard coyotes, but it's not. It's police. It's just police. Do you think they used it without permission? Do you think Stephen Neal had a conversation? I don't think that happened. I really don't. Do you think their lawyers had a conversation? I just kind of feel like, do you think this is a thing? Do you think that anyone even knows about this? I don't know. I just feel like it's not a move that they would have made at this point. So let's see. Maureen said used without permission. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you. And Mary said, did Steve approve of that? Scott said, I think the songs got used without permission. Then by the time they're ordered to stop the commercial, it's played for weeks already. That's the Applebee's thing. I'm wicked curious about what you guys think about the Chippendales, though, and using any way you want it. Because this is a big thank you, Nancy. Thank you. So, Al, if you're listening, Nancy said the website looks great. Kathy Bailey likes it. And Kathy Waddle said this would be why they're trademarking stuff, right? Candy said she thinks the attorneys had a conversation. Sylvia said someone should ask Steve if he knows about the use of that song for the movie. Laura said, yep, no permission. Right, right, right. Yeah, I saw the trailer. That's how I came up with this story. I'm like, what? No, I don't know. So maybe somebody's going to hear something about it now. Thank you. You're welcome. In case nobody knew about it. So I really, if somebody could just let me know where this goes, I would super appreciate it. Because in my heart of hearts, I feel like someone didn't know about it. That's what I feel. You know, with everything that has gone on and with just the course of events and the Sopranos thing, I just kind of feel like it was under the radar a little bit. So we'll see. Oh, so yeah, you can check out our website, DG, at www.kiki.fm and just give us, some honest feedback. We'd totally appreciate it. Like I said, Al, he's just in it now. And, it's sometimes like I do the same thing. This weekend, I have to dive into things. I have to. It's the gown and editing. That has to be the two things I do this weekend only. No bathing, no eating, nothing. I have to do those two things this weekend and get them all accomplished. And Al is the same way. When he dives into something, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm not going on. I'm like, come on, everybody's going to miss you. No, I'm working on the website. And he, like I said, he's been doing this for 3 days straight now. So he is in it and he's almost done. So he just wants to get it wrapped up and finished. Let's see. Oh, Candy said the singer Noel from Clannad just passed away. That's so sad. That is so sad. And Mary said, I must see this movie. I want to see it. It's an 8-part series on Hulu. And you know what? After watching the guys, please go and watch the trailer. Reach out to me and see what you think. I didn't realize all this stuff went on with the Chippendales. Like, wowza. Crazy. I had no idea it was what it is. What it was. Seriously. Just go watch it and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, that is so sad. So, about Noel from Clannad. And Kathy said she needs to finish watching Pam and Tommy. And I believe that, what's it called? It's called something with the Chippendales. Wait a minute. Let me get you the proper name. It is called Welcome to Chippendales, which starts on Tuesday, November 22nd. It's from the same people who created Pam and Tommy. And Laura said, it's common to use songs without permission. Candidates do it all the time. Yeah, well, candidates do get in trouble too. What was the one? Oh my gosh. What was the... All right, so we had the Twisted Sister. Oh my gosh. Which campaign was that for? I don't know. But someone got in trouble for using We're Not Going to Take It. Help me here. And then there was another one with our last president. I can't remember. I'm sorry, because it's probably Al from the dungeon. Hold on. Yep. Oh, hello, Phyllis. Phyllis from New Jersey. We're saying hi. Al saying no bathing. How fun. He won't even talk to me right now, so I'm sad because he said, don't even talk to me. I'm like, that's really sad. But hi to Phyllis from New Jersey. No excuse for advertising. They know better. I don't know. We'll see where this goes. And if, I brought something to light, well, hi. Just get a little Costco Prosecco in me and I'll do whatever. Well, no, that's not true. I'll just talk about things that I read on the internet and listen to. Figures I would find that. I didn't mean to. I just truly did not mean to, but I did. Any way you want it. That's the way you need it. That's good stuff. I'm not going to lie. Now I have to worry about plugging up the bottles so that they still taste good in a few days. Even though I don't drink during the week. I can't. Did you hear my stomach? Did you hear that? It's ridiculous. Why does it do that? I literally just had a sip of something. And why do I get love handles? I hate that. It's so annoying. Laura said, love Chippendales. Been there, done that. I know, that's so like, let's see, 80. Did you hear that from my throat? Sorry. 80 to 90, 90 to what, 40? 40 freaking, no. That I wasn't 10. I was going to see the Chippendales. Can you freaking imagine? What is that 10-year-old doing in here? Get her out. Get her out. I got to take my bow tie off. Yeah, no. So that's like, what, 30 years ago. I'm telling you, my math sucks. Is Al talking to me through text? See, this is not right because I know no, he's not. He's not talking. He's not talking to me through text. Yes, exactly, Laura. Right. My annual Gigi's cupcake is yummy. Sounds good. I love cupcakes. Well, guys, so I'm going to run. Not running. I'm not running because it would be dangerous. I have a busy day tomorrow because I have to get things accomplished. And I hope you have a fun weekend. I hope wherever you are, Karen in Canada and Laura and everybody, Candy, Kathy, Mary, Scott, Kurt, Kathy, Maureen, Lori, everyone who's here. Carol Jean, Nancy, Tracy. I love you guys. I love you. And I'm glad that you choose to spend your Peter finding your way down Baker Street. Peter Baker's here, everybody. Just everybody say hello to Peter Baker. So I'm just going to say a quick thing before I go. So this is to Peter Baker and all of you who love Bravo. So BravoCon happened last weekend in New York City, and it sounds like it was fun, but the people who bought a 3-day pass, they said they wouldn't do that again. They would just go there for one day because it was crazy. So many people. I mean, people are obsessed with the Real Housewives. Obsessed. And it sounds like, from what I've seen on TikTok, like these quick little videos, people who were there, the VIP was the best way to go. You had to pay for the VIP passes. The general admission, you waited in line for hours. And the other big thing that I heard was the bathroom situation was not good. They had like 9 bathrooms for 40,000 people in the venue. So when you got a bunch of women, when you need to go, you need to go. I know that when I need to pee, it's got to happen at that moment. Like there is no, like we can't have a conversation. You know what? It's fine. I'll just wait till the next exit. Oh, hell no. You stop the car on 95 and I'm going to get out. I'm going to go. No, I don't. I don't do that. But if I had to, I would. I have no problem. I have no problem going behind a tree. I've done it before many times. Like if it's had to happen. So when you got to go, and then like you dressed up because you're around the Real Housewives who are freaking beautiful. So everybody's looking good. They're looking their best. So if you got to tinkle and then you got to wait 3 hours in a line. So I heard that was the biggest problem. So Peter Baker, if you go to BravoCon, I guess just buy a 1 day pass, and Saturday was the busiest day. All 3 days were busy, but Saturday was the busiest day from what I understand. And so get a 1 day pass, probably go on the Friday or the Sunday. The panels, like pick a good one that you want to go into, like your favorite. Don't go to all of them because you probably won't get into some of them because you had to wait in line and then they got filled up really fast. So it sounded like it was just crazy. I don't like being around that many people, to be quite honest. I mean, that's a lot of people. And if you're around a lot of women who have to pee, that's scary. It can be dangerous. I'm just saying. DG says, I enjoy my 2 days with you, Al, and the Kiki nights. I love y'all, Kiki. Have fun. You are the best. You're the best. Like, you guys are just, can I just tell you, you make us feel good. You make us want to be back here. You make us want to do the work that we do for you guys. So we sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. Like, I can't express that enough. Really, really, we thank each and every one of you. And, you know, for those of you who've gotten merch from us and, you know, you listen to the station, you comment on here, you subscribe to the channel, all of it means so much. Really. It means so much to us. So we thank you all. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I hope that no matter what you do, you're just going to have a great time and enjoy, even if it's just relaxing, because sometimes we need to do that. I've had weekends like that. You just need to kick back, sit on the couch, watch Netflix or Lifetime or whatever you do. Sometimes we need a weekend like that. So whatever it is that you're doing, I just hope you have a great time. I love you guys so much. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. Share the video with friends, dogs, cats, and iguanas. It's always good because an iguana loves watching me. I don't know why. They just sit there like this. My dog does that too. Download the app to kiki.fm. You know why? Because we play the best classic rock 24/7, and that is all because of Al. Seriously. That is all of it is because of Al. And we thank him for the best music, really, on the planet. And we thank our artists for the best music on the planet. And we are here to keep classic rock alive. Remember, guys, to be kind, stay strong, and love you, love you. And no matter what you do or who you are or where you live, you are the best. Really, you are everything. And you do what you love. That's all I can say is do what you love, do what makes you happy. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And again, thank you so much. We love you guys. And hopefully we will see you on Tuesday. Keep rocking, guys. Keep rocking.